Okay, I'll come over here. Let me actually check that really quickly. I didn't exactly check to see if you could do things anonymously. For charity. I mean, I'd imagine, like, so. Hmm. That's kind of odd that they don't do it anonymously, though. I'm looking at, like, the link on the mobile side. Let me check this side. Interesting. I guess not. That's very odd, but I mean, it's for charity, and I appreciate it regardless. Anyways, good morning, Zane Outlaw in Apex. How you doing? Congrats on getting today's XO and being first Outlaw. You were running with Apex, apparently. Yeah, now I'm the commanding officer. Though I haphazardly exchanged that title with captain, and it's not quite the same. Yes. It will be the whole month of April until we finish it. If we finish it early, then I'll just continue on with my usual stuff. Like my usual like games that I'm playing, but I'll keep the charity going until the last day of April. So we won't miss a day in April. I'm hoping that I audio checked this game well enough because I upped my capture card. Which I might lower it just a little bit. There. I think I'm gonna lower it to there. But I upped it just a little bit so that the game's like a little bit louder. But I'm hoping that whenever I start using the Sheikah sensor to find items that I need, that's not so damn loud. Party day. For real, I guess. I will stand up. Yeah, happy April Fools. Oh shit. Okay, I'm tracking again. It's a nice windy day. So I got a story for you guys that we'll start out with. Let me move my mic really quick though. Yeah, we're not missing a day in April. Also, it's really funny to watch Outlaw and Apex argue. So last night me and Tyler played, 2 rounds of Super Battle Golf. Just for fun. Hi Jack, how you doing? Hopefully it's not too uncomfortable of a rainy day. But we were playing Super Battle Golf, and then Tyler looks out the window because he saw like flashing lights and stuff outside. He looks out the window, and our street was blocked off by like it was blocked off by cops and firefighters, and like they had like the whole like road like taped off between like the fire truck and like a couple of the telephone poles. And I went and looked to try to figure out how to be like, I went and looked around on like social media and stuff for the neighborhood and everything to be nosy and figure out what the fuck was going on. It turns out that someone had called in a possible explosive device on our street. They were out there for like probably a good like 2 hours, hour and a half, something like that. I don't know who it was though. I was assuming maybe one of my neighbors on one side of me, but then I was looking at it this morning and they said that it was blocked off from this road to this road, and I was like, that's in the opposite direction. So maybe it's over there, and I don't even know anybody over there. But yeah, it was kind of wild. Pre-chill rain. Nice. It's raining for you too, Sag. It's not raining for me. It's windy, but it's sunny. Cloudy, but not super cloudy. So yeah, that was fun. That was a fun thing to be to see outside, you know, at like almost 9 o'clock at night. Almost 10 actually. I think they were out there until like 10. 10:30 almost. They had like a bomb squad and everything, supposedly. But yeah. I did my walk this morning with Luna. Avoided people as I usually do. Thank you for the lurk. It was pretty nice. Pretty nice this morning. And then I went and did my bike ride. I only did 15 minutes today because I finished all of the episodes of One Piece that I could watch without jumping to the very end of the anime where it is right now, because I'm not even that far. I'm trying to watch it in order. So I'm not gonna skip ahead. But I started watching that 90s show. And I mean, I think it's pretty good. I only watched the pilot episode, and I think it's pretty good. I think it so far it is promising to stand up to that 70s show. And I watched a shit ton of that with my mom whenever we were young. And then like right before I moved out, they did a giant rerun of all of it. So me and my mom would just sit and watch that 70s show whenever I was home all day. Explosive device sightings close to April 1st, yeah. They think it was an old dude that had dementia that called it in, like not knowing if it was an explosive device or not. We didn't hear any booms, so nothing exploded, which is good. Very hot. I have some noodles. And I made some soy sauce eggs the other day because we have so many eggs and we needed to go through them, so I made a bunch. And I have one of those in the cup noodles. I highly recommend soy sauce eggs. If you need less salt, just don't marinate them for as long, because I only marinated them for like I think 2 hours and they're fine. But yeah, I guess to talk about the charity event thing a little bit, I decided to do this because it's been a dream to shoot a charity event. I have some other ideas for like other charity events I'd like to do with my streaming career that I think would be fun. But this is the first one that I kind of planned out and everything because it hits home for me. For those that may not be in the Discord, Mama Sailor specifically is affected by Crohn's disease, and she has been since before I was born, actually. Fun fact, it was the reason why I was a 20% chance of being carried to full term. So I got really lucky to be alive, to be born, because of the Crohn's and everything. The doctors pretty much told her, if you're gonna have kids, it's now or never. You don't have a very good chance, but it's now or never. But it did take her for a long time to actually get diagnosed and everything, because she was diagnosed whenever they really didn't know a lot about it. So, yeah. And it's pretty much affected us and my family, like, my entire life, pretty much. She's doing a lot better now than she used to whenever I was younger, which is fantastic. But I still wanted to do, like, a charity event, kind of, like, with her as, like, a back thought and stuff for something that would, like, help her situation and other people in the same situation as her, because there's a lot of people actually with IBD, which is irritable or inflammatory bowel disease. It's not irritable bowel disease. It's inflammatory bowel disease. And it actually affects a lot of kids and adults, which is kind of wild. It's really wild that it affects kids, but the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, as well as a bunch of other foundations across the world and everything, they're putting a lot of their funds into doing research and trying to find cures and offering support and resources for these people and their families so that they can help with their symptoms and everything. So I thought it was a nice first charity to try to do a charity event for. Something that hits home. But yeah. For those that are on mobile, I did pin. I pinned the like chat command that does the message with the link for the mobile link that people want to donate on the mobile side, because they don't have the like Twitch integration for charity donating on the mobile side yet. Or you can do it through Twitch on desktop, because they do have it there as well. So we have quite a few goals. We've already hit one of them, thanks to Zane. We've hit doing crowd control. So I will do a crowd control stream, which will be my first crowd control stream. There's one for Stardew, which I think would be really fun, but I need to see what its items, or what its like things are. But it would also be really fun to do that for like Sims too. But that was at $10. $20 is I partake in the drink that is what I like to call Southern Boba. I found out that apparently people back in the day, my grandmother included, used to put peanuts in Coke and drink it and like crunch on the peanuts and stuff. So I've never tried that, but it sounds interesting. I will tell you that Tyler about drunk that fucking Coke out of the fridge. He went and grabbed it, and I looked at him. I go, don't drink that. I got that for a reason. That's for charity. And he's like, damn it. I'm like, don't drink it. $30. I turn on a no glasses redeem, which makes you guys, or allows you guys to make me blind, because I don't see very well without my glasses. They're not super thick, but I still kind of see like shit. I can't read chat super well if I don't know what's already there. $40 for charity. I'll do another art stream. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. I'll figure that out if we get there. $50. I'll turn on a 10 rows redeem, which is kind of like a push-up redeem, or like squats, or like jumping jacks, or whatever, like the workout redeems, except I just do 10 rows on the row machine because I actively have one like behind me and I might as well use it too. I'll turn that on at $50. And then at $100, we already have the MRE, but me and Tyler will try the MRE on stream if $100 goes to charity. And then probably, I think, my favorite one for you guys to torture me with, if we get $150 towards charity, I will turn off the cooldowns for the hot sauce at events. That's gonna be fun. And anything after that's just a bonus. But yeah, I'm excited for the challenge run. I'm excited to see how many goals we get too. It'll be fantastic. I don't know when I'm gonna turn on the hot sauce redeems, because I wanted to do them for this particular event, but I didn't want to have it on all the time. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe I'll turn them on for like dungeons. Like when I know I'm gonna go through a dungeon, maybe. But that, I feel like I realize now that that's really hard to like... It's really hard to like just turn on. Well, actually, it's not really hard to turn on really quickly. I would have to turn them on and then I'd have to go grab them, which isn't really a big deal, I guess. I would do them during boss fights, But I know for a fact I'm gonna get locked in for boss fights, especially with this one, because I have no defense in this run. Link will not have any clothes. And I'm gonna be on a time limit sometimes. And I have a feeling that I'm just gonna get locked in on the boss fights, so... I think I might just save it for the dungeons and just turn them on and go grab the hot sauce. Oh shit. There we go. But yeah, I'm excited. Someone's done stolen Link's clothes. I can also hear my neighbor like yelling in his backyard. He's talking really loudly on the phone. Alright, this might be a little loud. Hopefully it won't be. I'm thinking being here because the map is on the other side. I feel like I have like a little bit of everything in a corner here because I'm trying not to cover up too much of the screen. Alright, let's turn that off. I'm excited! New game. How many times have I restarted this game? I have no idea. Let me maybe take a minute to sit down now that my timer is kind of over. I made some adjustments to the redeems too. I adjusted some of the prices so that maybe some of the other ones are a little bit more enticing, and I have them kind of grouped together a little bit. Yep. We're gonna overwrite. Let me know if anything is too loud or too quiet.
Oh my gosh. Is that a soup ooh?
That's a good one. Open your eyes, Link.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
I mean, that scream would probably wake him up. Pretty decent. Huh? Where the fuck are my clothes, man? Oh, I'm so excited. I did this challenge once. I will say, just as a preface, there are at least two spots that I am like 100% aware of that I remember. That you have to wear clothes. There might be another one, there might be a third time where you have to wear clothes. So those, unfortunately, I do have to put clothes on in order to complete those, but I will have as little clothes on as possible. So if they just hand me a shirt and I'm fine with just the shirt, it will just be the shirt. Oh, I never turned it off. You're just blind. I'm gonna turn this capture card up a little bit. Like right there. That's probably fine. Hopefully this doesn't get too loud. I feel like this is gonna get really loud though.
It will help guide you after your long slumber.
It's hella quiet for me. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to turn it up on my side too loud, otherwise the Sheikah sensor is gonna come through on the mic. We got the Sheikah slate. Oops. Ah. Let's see. Has he learned? Has he learned from the last time not to kick anything? Because I tell you, this boy's a little dumb.
Hold the
Hi Barry,
Sheikah
welcome
slate
in.
up to the pedestal.
This is Zelda.
That will
My
show you
favorite
the
game
way.
series, besides Okami. What you doing? I will be planning to get the Master Sword too, which means I do have to do some of the shrines. I need to get 13 hearts if I remember correctly from the couple times that I've replayed the game.
You are the light
Playing Stardew, let's go.
Our light.
Much till day.
that must shine upon Hyrule once again.
I think I'm gonna turn this up for me
Now
again. Yeah. I just might have to deal with it. You guys will see how aggressively I fight too. Grinding money for the big house, let's go. Best of luck with the money grinding. Look at that view, man. I hate you, Death Mountain. I fucking hate you. Death Mountain is one of the most horrid places besides Mount Hebra. Oh look. The Temple of Time. And the old dude. Did he steal my clothes? Go beat him up. With this tree branch. I will have to get a lot of things, a lot of items. I gotta like remember how to play the game because I've played on a freaking Xbox controller for so long recently. Oh, I was hoping it would roll down the stairs. I've made standards because of how much of a piece of art it is. It really is. It really is. I really enjoyed Breath of the Wild. I know there's a few people that are like meh, like it lacks in some areas, and I can see that, but like at the same time, like Breath of the Wild has a special place in my heart. I've gone up more than no other games have scratched that itch. So, I haven't had a game scratch the same itch that I've gotten whenever I binged Breath of the Wild. To be honest, Red Dead Redemption gets pretty close. The only thing that I would dock Red Dead Redemption for is all of the hunting for the freaking flower. The Lady of the Night Orchid that I've had to do. Because I get so bored with that. Felt, to be honest. I was like that for a long time. Where I'm like, there's just nothing that scratches that immersion itch. Or like you just lose yourself in it. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time. I hope you'll permit me a question. If I may be so bold. Are you not chilly? This is the other funny part of this run that I fell in love with whenever I did it the first time off stream. Just to see if I could do it. Is people comment on his nakedness. There are straight up people that will not talk to you if you do not have clothes on. They're like, put a fucking shirt on and then I'll talk to you. It's so fucking funny. Where are we? Answering a question with a question? That's fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to the legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Alright, old man. Exactly, like I am warm from the fire and the sun. That temple there, long ago, was the site of many sacred ceremonies. It was also the portal to the sacred realm, sir. Not just ceremonies. There was a portal in the back. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. Okay. Axe. Hi, Icy. How you doing? Is your knee hurting a little less today? God. Link. Link. Climb the fucking tree. I don't care for them. What? 85. 9. Oh, 80. I was closer. Chicken butt.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Thanks. Well, that's good that it's not hurting now. You're recovering. Huh? Okay, well that's not anywhere near me. I think. No. I have my trusty stick. Your eyes still hurt? Damn. Hopefully they'll heal up soon. Oh. I was hoping that that would break. I'm gonna get seen by one of these. What's gonna happen? Button. I will loot all of their food like a crazy person. It's the other funny thing is that, like, honestly, it's like, he looks so much more insane when he has no clothes on. Like, he kind of seems like he's supposed to be there when he has clothes on. When he doesn't, he's just like this crazy person. Can you? Oh my god. No. I'm forgetting how to play the game already. Am I gonna walk on again? I'm like trying to remember the game's buttons. I might need a lot of these too. For the first time ever, whenever I did this run off stream, I actually upgraded all of the... actually upgraded all of the Sheikah Slate stuff. Oh, that's how we... Okay. The muscle memory will come back. Oh. You're not getting your weapon back. I need your guts. Oh, it wants me to go to that shrine, does it? There's what, a shrine over there? This will come in handy. Well, if that was anyone other than my wife, that was gonna be a non-existent voicemail. Oh no. How's the wife? I hope she's okay. This is gonna be funny. I love it. And I get to take their meat. And about light myself on fire. She always calls when she's driving. True. Hopefully not holding the phone. I assume she's probably... Oh, it wants me to do this. That's what... Yeah. Thank you for the march. Did I stealth this? Nice. Give me this bow. He's so bad I took his bow right in front of him. I got many CB comments for the truck party this morning. Nice. I'm glad you had a nice time this morning. There's another one. I'm gonna need a lot of these because I'm pretty sure that these are gonna help with the cold. That's gonna put me on a time limit, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna need these for the higher level cold resistance. Especially whenever I do the last divine beast that I do. I usually follow like a pattern. I do Zoro's Domain, Death Mountain, Gerudo Desert, and then I do Rito Village. The big ass bird. When I first did it, oh my god, Rivali was such a pain in the ass, but the thing that killed him was so easy to kill the first time. When I played it like normally. He was the most pain in the ass fucker when I had to do this with like no defense. He can't see me. Ew, a sword. For real. I would, but I don't always want to deal with Urbosa and her Divine Beast at the very beginning. I hate that one. I'm so dependent on like perfect dodges for that. It's not funny. It would work really well for the water one though. But I usually don't have too much of a problem with Mifas. As long as I have the arrows for it, I'm usually pretty good. You're all jealous of my fancy lights, for real. I would be. We have fancy lights in one of our cards. They came with them. Just defense to the max. Yeah, there's like one spot I think during that battle where I can like actively like kind of fight it. But it's more so I just shock the shit out of it and then backflip away. Oh my god. I'd have to get so many hearts though too for or so much stamina actually, not hearts. So much stamina for the tower. It's not as bad as some of the other ones, but map extracted. I could stare at this map all day.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
His first form's gonna give me some trouble. Mostly because I forget how he works. The second one will be because I have shit aim
You must
sometimes,
hurry, Link,
even with motion controls.
before it's too late.
Alright, let's do this. Is he gonna show up here? Where? I need to jump in the water. For real. Zelda playing really hard to get. Okay, where did that autosave? Would you say that she was easy for Ganon? Water? Do I just need to climb down? I probably just need. I thought he shows up here, though. That's the thing. I don't know. I forget some of the details of the game. No, stop climbing. My, it would seem you have we have quite the enigma here. Are you sure it's not you, old man? This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. Sure. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop the tower? No. You need not conceal the truth from me. Truth be told, I saw the whole thing unfold from afar. Peeping Tom. Sneaky little fucker. Although I could not hear anything, I did see you react as if you heard something coming from the direction of the castle. How do you know? Hit the nail on the head, did I? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No. I see. Well, that's unfortunate. You see, it is you. It is you, Zelda. I assume you got sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. I think I woke it up from its nap. I didn't appreciate that. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. Oh, shit. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Stop because of the comma. Hi Charlie. Thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. How you doing? For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. I'm glad you're doing well. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one. Do you intend to make your way to the castle with no clothes on? I do. It's so funny. I had a feeling you would say that. Damn it, put some damn clothes on, boy. You're gonna need— No. I'm not putting them on. No pants. You're on this isolated plateau. We are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. Give me your paraglider, old man. If you try to jump off, well, no death could be, or could be more certain, or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, it would be quite another story. Hand it over. Oh, certainly, why not? But there is no such thing as a free item in this world, you know. Of course, the maniac and priest will save the day. Just as the Flirtmate prophecy foretold. Oh my god, I love that. I love that so much. Oh, that's hysterical. Oh, let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? And then you're gonna tell me to do 3 more. Sure. Come on, let me show you something. Get to walking, old man. You want me to go over here, so... Yes. Stand in your spot. You see that structure there? Oh, the one with the shining strange light, sure. It began to glow at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. Casually resting his arms on you. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, would you think? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. Let's go do this. I thought that was something. Okay, well, there's people here. Ooh. Perfect shot. I don't have very much health. I don't. Ooh! I about got fucking hit. Ah, I broke your shield. Yeah. There's a bowman over there. It's right in the face. Come with me, I'll show you. Yep, it's gonna do that often. But here's the thing. You guys get to watch me struggle. You guys get to watch me struggle whenever it comes to some of these fights. And I imagine to some people it's gonna be fun. Or funny. Give me treasure. See, this is the treasure he's really talking about. This is real treasure right here. Oh, you know what? Did I get that sword? Stick with this. I need to go around. I could climb up. Oh shit, I forgot to grab those. Okay, let me go grab those. I'll be right back.
Life is older than the toads, younger than the Mario, eating like a pig, country toads. Take me home to the place I belong. Mushroom King.
Hi, Spooky. It is Breath of the Wild. Hold on, I gotta get it open. I forgot to grab the Bean Boozled out of the fridge, or out of the pantry. It was the thing that I forgot about, honestly. Since I didn't have it for the streamiversary stuff, I decided to do it for this and just make it a redeem. I don't actually know what this how to play the game itself. I guess I have to spin it and then find the right jelly bean. No, I'm not the anti-Ziggy thing. I just wanted to show you how to rescue the princess. You refuse to put pants on. Legit is like what some people will say. I mentioned this earlier, but for those that might have come in later and didn't know, people comment on his nakedness when you do this. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be a really shitty spinner. Air or barf? Peach or barf? I might just grab randomly, to be honest. Super Beat Boy 3D is on Game Pass. I may stream that struggle. Oh, have fun! That's what Fia started with. Oh, it's this orange one. Okay. This is either peach or barf. I got peach. Let's go. Let's go! How you doing, Spooky? Welcome to Challenge Run of Breath of the Wild for charity. Because I like to suffer, apparently. It will be in memoriam. I remember the days of Super Meat Boy when Fia first started them. Why is your mistress? Have you seen Hero of Rhyme? Have you heard of Hero of Rhyme by Starbomb, who is Ninja Sex Party and Game Grumps? Like they're all three of those things are the same thing. Have you heard that one? There's Hero of Rhyme, and then I think there's another one that's about that's about don't go alone, take this. It's the dude's dick. Oh my god, thank you for the glasses and the magic, I appreciate it. Oh, you guys can't even see the thing. It's fine, it's there. Yeah, I think there's a line, something old man that I keep remembering. Oh, oh my god, Starbomb is hilarious. I remember when Tyler showed me that. Tyler showed me that when we first started dating. And he went on deployment, and I just remember just listening to Starbomb because it made me think of him. Let me put this in here so I don't have too much stuff or too much stuff on my desk. There we go. All of the beans, I don't even know how much of a timer I put that on, like 10 minutes or something like that. To who sets foot in the shrine, I am Oman Owl. Owl? Something. Magnesis trial. I do like this one, to look for treasure in water. The Smosh rap is pretty awesome, not gonna lie. I can't remember that one too well. But I imagine it's probably about Smash, isn't it? Smash Bros. They're pretty funny. Yeah. Yay! I have magnetic powers now. Or rather, I have the power of Rune. Oh. Again, I have to, like, remember. Wait, hold on. Once I get back into it, I'll have the muscle memory again. It's honestly, it's been a really long time since I've played. Oh, shit. Ooh, I about crushed myself. Oh, no. I wanted to crush you. I wanted to crush you. Oh. Give me your stuff. I wasn't quite perfect with crushing him. But you 100% can. If I had a distance and I had more of a blockade, I could have. Alright, let's see. Does he still remember? Nope. Nope. He does not in fact remember. He's not traumatized by me doing this run before, where he constantly kicks the freaking the chest open. He's gonna do that a lot. What's up, old man? It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. Paraglider, please. I encourage you to slow down for a moment, my courageous friend with no clothes on. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of the shrine. It means one thing. It's all connected to the Sheikah slate you carry on your hip. Paraglider, please? I'm gonna be a dick. I have yet to finish speaking. I'm not usually mean with him, but you kind of get these like dickish uh, responses that are pretty funny. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it was said. It's interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places across the land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure in each of those shrines and I will give you my paraglider. That wasn't the deal. Oh, well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure it won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. As I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about we make our way to the top of the tower again? Are you joking? Oh ho ho. I'm afraid not, but do not worry. I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. We can teleport. Those blue icons you recognize, or you should recognize the cave where you awoke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to those places with the Sheikah slate. Na, 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 na. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know exactly how it works. Well. It shows where I died. Oh, I should have turned the death counter on. You know what? Let me do that really quick. I'm gonna have to reset it, I think. But it would be fun to have that on. Counters? Hold on. Is it in chat commands? Okay. There you go. I reset it so that it's here. I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me. How did you fly here? So you think like you think an old man like me needs to fly to stay ahead of you? We should have a few tricks. Now then. You wanted to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your on your Sheikah slate? Yes, I already know about it. Look through it and you can stick a pin anywhere you like on to mark on the map. Ow. Accidentally stabbed my face with my glasses. I got it. The other one is like up here, I think, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that there's one up there. I just can't see it. I'm just gonna put that there for now. I don't know which. Mm. Go here. Do 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 do. Strawberry banana smoothie or dead food. Ew. Which one is the closest? Actually, it's not here. It's over here. I should go to that one first. Yeah. Oh. Oops. Get up, homeboy. Oh, there's also a sword over there. I can get that whenever the paraglider. This one's the annoying one too, because it has the guardian. Right in the skull. I don't need both of y'all coming. I also didn't need these fucking keys. Shit. We're gonna see how many deaths I have by the end of this. To be fair, I'm a little aggressive whenever it comes to fighting in this game. Even after all these years, I never learned. At least got him away from the blue one. That one does not give a fuck. Ooh. That was my bad. I need to start the backflips. I need to start practicing. Shut up. Like, run, run. Ooh! I'm in over my head. Get the fuck out of here, Keys. I will kill them. They're back. Damn it. Hi, Mana! Ring Fit Adventure, let's go! How was your workout? Hello, hello, Raiders! Hi, Buddy! Hi, Phantom! Is it Iki? Eki? Welcome in. How you guys doing? How was your workout? I hope you had a great stream. We're playing Breath of the Wild today and doing a challenge run where I have no defense because Link is not allowed to wear clothes other than his skivvies. I've died a couple times. Hi Blue, how you doing? I've died a couple times trying to kill these things. Where am I? Let me see if I can nail this dude. There we go. Thank you for the headbat, the posture check, the hydrate, and the stretch. Sounds Gucci. Have a good day, Phantom. For real. We tried to go easy today, but failed. Oh. Honestly today felt like it needed to be an easier day for me too. But we survive. Can I get the angle on this right so that I can kill this dude? Not quite. I don't want both of y'all. Really don't. I don't want all of y'all. I do want to isolate the blue one, because the blue one's harder. No, I've played this game so many times. This is my second time actually doing this run, because I did this run off stream, just to see if I could do it. But it's 100% not a blind run whatsoever. It do just be quite hard. And it's been a while since I've played, so I don't quite remember all of the buttons. Oh, there's a shooting star. I wanted to shoot down. Yeah, it's just the challenge road that makes it even more difficult. Maybe I can get some pot shots on this dude. Oh my god, run. This fucking keys, man. We do. I should have checked his weapon. Ooh, you can't catch me. This is just what I needed. I needed to just bank on the dodge. The dodge saves my life more often than not. Has anybody from Mona's chat played Breath of the Wild before? All of those. All of the arrows. I need them. Fire arrows, let's go. There was an arrow stuck in that. Alright, now where is this thing? I've always hated this one because I'm not great with parrying. I suck at parrying. I've seen someone who is a master at parrying, and I'm like, I don't even understand your skill. I don't understand how they got that good. They got that good through practice, but I'm like, I don't know how to tell. Sounds good. Have a good shower. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's that one. These are so fucking annoying. Ooh, I woke him up. I was trying to skirt around him. Link, you do not have... Oop. Okay, we're gonna do this the cheaty way. Did I turn the gold widget on? I do. Okay, I just... Oh! Another one. Oh, God! Okay. I can outrun it for sure. At least. Okay. Now we're safe. Your heads are gone. What do you do? Where's your head? Bro, what the fuck? I've never seen that happen. Oh my god, I've never seen that happen. Well, we gotta keep the arms, you know? Alright, let's see. The bomb one. I like the bombs. The bombs are fun. The bombs help me kill the Talos. Yeah. There might be one that I need to destroy. Yeah. I think. Maybe. I might be able to get away from him. It depends on if I remember how I got up to that part again. It's fine. It's not a speed run anyways. There's been times when I've blown myself up with these too. Pretty sure that's the way to go. Yeah. Are you gonna kick the chest again? Nope, he didn't. I do want that actually. Don't even. That's a B. Launch. Ooh. Oh, I need the brown. Almost. Mm. Perfect. Oh, wait a minute, what? Is this used for anything? It's not. It's just a demonstration. I legit thought it was still used for something. Oh my god. This is what happens whenever I don't play this game for a long time. It's probably been like 6 months, I think. I don't remember. It might have been. It might longer than 6 months. I'm pretty sure. It doesn't matter how many times I play this game. There's some puzzles that stick with me, and then there's some other ones that just don't. And I just don't remember. I don't really want to go out that way, though. To be fair. So I'm gonna go this way. Oh, God. Nope. Not today, Satan. Not today. Alright, there's another spot with the old man where I can go mess with him. It's hunting. It might be over here. I think it's on the other side. And I don't think I have enough stamina for that. I need to get the butterfly. I need yeah, thank you. Oh, is this where his house is? Hey, I found this arm. Hold on, I got another one for you. You need an arm? You need a, did you need a hand? Bro, did you need a hand? Do I have the photo? No, I don't have the photo mode yet. That's with Perta. I was like, wait a minute, I should take a picture of these things. No, I can't really. That's later. bro. I might have killed one of your pigeons. Oh, fancy that. So we meet again. What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? I'm cutting a tree. I thought this tree might make for some good firewood. However, getting a tree to fall exactly where you want it is quite an art. Sure. Trick is to turn your hips so that they face where you want the tree to land. The best it's best to use an axe when felling trees. A sword works in a pinch, but you'll end up ruining the blade. Or I could just use bombs. I could just use bombs and have used just bombs. Okay, I'm gonna go because I also need these. Old man's diary. On this desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. Today I outdid myself. Truly, I created the perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. This recipe not only restores health, but it also keeps you warm, even when traveling in the snowy mountains. With this dish on my side, I am no longer in need of that itchy warm doublet. I don't know how I allowed this to happen, but it seems I forgot to write down a very important recipe. I know it contained raw meat and spicy pepper. However, I can't remember what else I used. My age is catching up to me. Sadly, in this lonely chateau or plateau, I have only my knowledge and memory to rely on. Still, if I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient, I could happily reward them with my warm doublet. However, it seems unlikely likely that a miraculous wish will ever be fulfilled. Oh. Womp womp. What was it? Spicy seafood and something? Probably mushroom. Yeah. I could catch some fish, or I could just not. I think he's like over there hunting or something like that, and you can mess with him. Yeah? Bad idea. Look. don't like you. I'm surprised that that even worked. I didn't know that you could turn wood into charcoal to actually eat it before. I watched Kate play through the game. Okay. So let's do. I have a bunch of hot peppers. I don't need. I don't need a ton of time. I do have a lot of summer wing. Oh. I forgot to light the Let's do. Let's do 2 instead. Seven minutes isn't that bad. Six. Bad. Let's do. Okay. That should be enough. I should be able to get across pretty easy. I think I'm gonna go for the hilltop one. Oh, there's more over here. Okay. Just in case I need them, I guess. Those other ones probably grew back. Alright, we're on a limit. Question though. Okay, we do have to go around. We'll go to the one that's on the hilltop first, and then we'll go to the one that's on the cliffside. Not exactly the greatest way to go. But it works. I don't have time to be dealing with you. I want your shit though. You missed at point blank. I'm not going after your stuff. I will get your treasure chest though. Yoink. I have so little stamina. Well, I made quick work of that. Oh my god, pick it up. Oh, there's more. I might make it. I should be able to make it in this time. I just ignore the rest of them. That'd be hard. Never mind. I'll just die. Never mind. I got real cocky. Real cocky. Oh my god. Too funny. Alright. Well, I'm right here. Fucking eat it. Hey, I'm just gonna... yoink. He lost me. Oh shit, it's over here. Lie down. That's the thing about this one, is I always end up going to the wrong spot first. Good, probably shields. That was a good shield slide. Hey. You just watched your buddies die. At the same time. And you still tried to come after me? You don't know who you're fucking with. This game also often likes to give me the battle tip of don't just rush into action. Don't just rush into battle. And I'm like, leave me alone. It tells me that almost every time I die. Because it's like, quit. I forget about this one a lot. It actually has a lot of really good use too. Really clever uses. Oh. Do I care? Somewhat. Uh... Another. I'm gonna need another elixir. You bitch. Alright. Where is this one? Right across. I could just try to make a beeline for it, but it's gonna have me half climb a mountain. I'll make as much of a beeline as I can. Ah! No! What fortunate. I don't usually die from ice. I usually die from being hit or being electrocuted. It loaded me out here. Aww. Okay, well. We could do things slightly different. Oh boy, I'm so sorry. This. What if I went around the back side of it? I need more stamina, like, right now. Ah, there's a Korok. Yahaha! I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. How much of the wall can I just follow? Quite a bit of it, actually. Oh, I about fell off. The freaking face of the planet. I about fell off. Life was flashing before Link's eyes and that. I hope that doesn't start me at the top again. That was just a stupid mistake. I didn't press A in time. Okay, cool. I'm over here. I've never seen them just get up until, or continue to get up until all of the heads are dead, which is interesting. Did they update this game when they added it to the Switch too? Somehow? Do, 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 do. Ugh. I thought I could make it. I bet you I could make it if I ran from the beginning. Just barely. Yes, my resourcefulness is fantastic. My resourcefulness as I refuse to wear clothes. Thanks, Sheikah Carcass. Stop. Paraglider, please? So I can save myself whenever I fall? With this, you now have acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh ho ho! Extraordinary. This means it's finally time. Link, it's finally time for me to tell you everything. But first... you gotta go to this place, and then you gotta go to this place, and then I'll tell you everything. Imagine an X on your map with all 4 shrines in the exact point. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Understand where the 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross? There, I will be waiting. Okay, how am I supposed to get down? With a map. That's how. Uh... I made bagels the other day. Yesterday, actually. And I'm really thinking of having another one. But I shouldn't. I could have a fried bologna sandwich, though. That sounds really good. I forget that he like busts his ass. Fine. The Temple of Time. This was such a mind blow whenever I first played this game. That this was the Temple of Time. And it was just destroyed. At the same time, like, this kind of looks like where Zelda usually, like, stays. He's at her. Where you meet her in Ocarina of Time. There's not many pots in the game. And not nearly enough room because of it. Those pots are rare commodities, and I kind of wonder why. Bro. And almost always there's nothing in them. Which is unfortunate. Traveler's bow. Right. What do I want? Do I want stamina or do I want a heart? I'm thinking that I want a heart. But then again, stamina. A heart. Ah.
Ho!
Why are you yelling at me, old man? The blessing of the goddess has made you much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here quickly. Okay. Oh. Yeah, there were some moments. Fine. It's to be expected. I don't necessarily play in a very optimal way. So welcome back. Now we get to learn.
Well done there, young one.
And thankfully it's voice acted.
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule.
Oh shit, the king stole my clothes? Where's my clothes, old dude?
The last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists.
Unfortunately, the respawn thing doesn't work super well
The great calamity
here.
was
Unless you need to
merciless.
go back.
It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did
Unfortunate.
not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now.
Dun, dun, dun.
Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation.
There's someone in the game that'll tell you this story like over and over and over again, no matter how many times you talk to him and ask him to play a song. He'll just tell you the whole like legend.
The signs of a resurrection
Again
of
and again.
Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground.
He shows up
We
everywhere
decided to
too.
heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors.
I wonder who in the
These
timeline made
relics,
them though.
the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path.
This would not be the first
We
time.
selected 4 skilled
And
individuals from
it's
across
not the
Hyrule
last time
and
either.
tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts.
Like the one time that I
Princess
think
as their
Zelda
commander,
has
we
like the
dubbed these
most
pilots
trouble,
champions, a
actually.
name that would solidify
This version of Zelda that's from Breath of the Wild, and I don't really know a ton about Tears of the Kingdom. I'm relatively spoiler free for Tears of the Kingdom, but I've seen like a couple clips here and there. This particular version of Zelda that's in these two games, she is incredibly anxious. She's incredibly anxious because of what she went through in this game.
He appeared from
It's kinda
deep
wild.
below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope.
She really only gets captured in specific situations though too. Like she got captured in Ocarina of Time because she took her disguise off, her magic disguise off. In this one, she like sacrifices herself
My dear Zelda.
to save Link and everybody else, kind
And
of.
a courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end.
Most of her anxiety, at least from this one, is because she gets pushed so hard to
You fought
tap into her mother's power because like every like woman in her line is named Zelda, and they all have the same like power and stuff. But the mothers are supposed to like I guess train them.
Words of guidance you have been
I
hearing
guess
since
I
your
don't know.
awakening.
But her mother's dead.
Zelda
We
herself.
never see her mom.
Even now,
Like she always has a dad
she works
around.
to restrain Ganon
Whether we
from
see
within
him or not
Hyrule
is
Castle. She calls
depends on the
out for
game.
your help.
But
My daughter's
she almost
power
never
will
has a
soon be
mom
exhausted. Once that happens,
around. But she
Ganon
gets
will
pushed
freely
really
regenerate
hard
himself.
by her dad,
Nothing will
which is
stop
this
him from
dude,
consuming our land.
to tap into that power
Considering
that's
that I
supposed to
could
be in
not
her
save my own
bloodline.
kingdom, I have no
And she
right to
just
task
she has a
the
hard
sacred
time
memory.
doing it. She can't do it. Like she's done everything to try to do it.
But I am
But
powerless.
yeah, she's not quite like Peach, but there are definitely some moments where she just gets captured because Ganon's like sitting there waiting.
Somehow,
She's not even
maintain
in
control over all 4
Majora's
divine
Mask. In
beasts,
Twilight
as well as
Princess,
those
she
guardians swarming around Hyrule.
sacrifices herself,
I believe it would
and
be quite
then
reckless for you to head
she
directly
gets
to the
like
castle at this point.
used by Ganon, so I guess you can say that she gets captured in a
As you
way.
make your way east
That
to
particular
unveil
fight's
the
actually really cool.
wilderness. Follow
Would
the
you
road
try
to
frog milk
Kakariko.
if it existed? I think I tried at least once.
There
Probably
you will
not.
find the Elder Impa. She will
That's
tell you
just
all
Jack.
about the path
That's
that
just
lies
Jack
ahead.
Outlaw.
Consult the map on your Shiga slate for the precise
I mean, you could
location
say
of
she's
Kakariko
technically
Village.
captured in this game,
Make your
but
way
it's
past the twin
she has
suns
a
of the Dueling
she has more of a
Peaks.
reason behind it
From
than
there, follow
someone
the
broke
roads
into the
proceeds
castle and yoinked her. She usually has a better reason than that. Ganon usually has a different reason as to why he's going after her, though, too. Go on, here's the paraglider, just as I promised. Thanks, bud. Bowser's reason, I feel like, just to go after Peach is he loves to just piss off Mario. Yeah, there are frogs that are definitely poisonous, like poisonous tree frogs. Mario is Bowser's true prize. Apparently, he just loves to see him fight, and then loves to watch him leave after it. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. Thanks. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. I'm gonna get this chest first. This boy will never learn. I do want that. He will never learn. I mean, I have seen her. But have you seen, like, the Mario RPGs? I should go to Impa. Start with that one. It's so nice to glide. I've tried it with Okami. Okami's probably the only one that I think that I could probably attempt again and, like, cut my time of 8.5 hours down. Your last Mario was 3? Oh my god, Super Mario Bros. 3. My sister Sailor, still has the muscle memory from that, actually. I got, I think I got her the Virtual Console version of Super Mario Bros. 3. And she played it once with me, and she's like, I still remember all the buttons and where the whistles are and everything. I'm like, that's fucking wild. That thing is not awake, I think. I could possibly do this one, but I'd have to do it with clothes. But it would probably also have to be without getting the Master Sword too, which would suck. Oh, those are warm darners. I don't think I need to necessarily go into Hebra or anything. Actually, no, I do need them. Now that I think about it, I do. Here's some. This Forza laps count as speedruns. Oh my god, that'd be wild. You know, I don't know. Ask speedrun.com. They'll tell you if it counts. I'll get the worm darners later. I don't really need them right now. Shrine of safety. Shrine of safety. I guess so, because it's like a time travel. What is a game that you could speedrun, Jack? Long Generations or Sonic Unleashed? Damn. Muscle memory is insane. Honestly, understandable. Power Wash Simulator. Be an 80% run. I would get so nauseous with that. You have no idea. With your eyes closed, damn. You know, I don't know how to get that. I've never figured out how to get that chest. Never. I have missed this platform before. Like that. Except I've fallen significantly shorter. For some random reason. Had Pac-Man pattern memorized? Holy. Damn. Muscle memory is such a wild thing. Smoke signal. I see more of those in Red Dead than this game. Alright, I gotta deal with the water. This one. Pac-Man World 2 repack? Interesting. The end is here. I may be somewhat used to seeing bad omens now, or by now, but that, well, that's just, it's better than those. We're doomed. I mean, don't panic. Sorry, who are you? Have we met? Well, it doesn't matter who you are, really. I was just getting tired of talking to myself, so I'm having a good time. By the way, those strange things that popped out of the ground, do you see them? Yes. I'm not talking about the mushrooms here. I'm talking about those towers. Yes, I already know about them. They have popped up all over the place, yes. And that's not the only strange thing. Da -da -da -da. The end is here! The end is nigh! Just see if it suddenly starts moving, you know? What thing? I'm talking about the Guardian! That Guardian, of course. Haven't you heard the old stories about Hyrule? That thing over there, the one that's shaped like an overturned urn? That is what I'm talking about. Do you know something about them? One of them chased me down and tried to kill me. Oops, this one here? No, it was a different one. That one was closer to the castle, but before the forest. When they spot you, they shoot blue beams of light at you. Man, I was so sure it was the end for me. I was prepared for the worst, but somehow I managed to escape into the nearby woods, hiding behind a tree probably. I think it was my lightning fast reflexes that saved me. Sure. Huh, I wish. Truth is, I just got lucky. Anyway, I hear the guardians like that still wander around Hyrule Castle. Be careful. True, but at the same time, like, they could probably be like, huh, here's Pac-Man, but with like an origin or something? Aren't there's some Pac-Man games that have like an origin story attached to it. You have treasure. I need to swim across, but I need to aim for lower. No, you don't see anything. You don't see anything. Back. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Because I gotta pee. And then I'll try to get this dude. Alright. I shall be back in just a minute. So odd. I just noticed that my goal widget isn't necessarily working. It's not actually doing the fill up part that it should be doing. Because it should show at 15, but it just shows at 0. Oh. I might have to see how I can fix that in between streams. Okay. You don't see anything. Gotcha. Haha. Yeah. I mean, it's to be expected, but at the same time, I mean, I could just swap out the goal thing for something different if it doesn't work. Ooh. It's a little ornery doing this while I'm holding this. They already forgot where I was. I know you're coming over here. Sorry, bro. I'm just faster than you? Because you keep getting stunned every time that every time that I do a thing. No. You don't get to pick up your shit again. It's literally like a fucking slap fight. It's like a slap fight, oh my god. Ooh, a rupee. Where did that come from? I got $1. Oh, there's even. I don't really want the Korok leaf. Oh no. I want your sword, bro. If you go in the water, you are going to die. Well. I don't know if he appreciated that. You also don't see anything. Nope, you don't. I missed. Food. I forget. This game has food. I do have cooked food. Ah. We are. Nuna. Hold on one sec. Sadly, no. No stealing the dog. But we do have doggo. Hey Saru. Hopefully she's done barking now, because she barks kind of loud. She's a black lab mix. How you doing? She's barking at someone that's knocking at our door. A different pest control company, and they're like, "Oh, we don't service this address. Let's see if they want to be serviced." No. Oh, I know. She's just big dog, so she has big bark. And I don't want her to ruin your guys' ears. Do-do-do. Hi, Pia. How you doing? Yeah, for real. If she was in here, it'd be really loud. You don't know? Yeah, I'm doing alright. I feel a slight headache brewing, and I think that's because of maybe some slight deep sleep deprivation. I don't know, I feel like I slept fine enough, but also maybe from the caffeine too, who knows. All I know is I'm drinking water. 3 out of the 4 doctors say I'm fine for your wrist. How is your wrist? Or is it other things? Why does it hand me? Bro. I mean, we'll take it. Does a few minutes of mind clear help? I don't know what you mean by that. It's more like, it's most likely like a strain, like an eye strain headache from screens and stuff, which usually happens with like monitors and stuff, but I have been watching a lot of TV recently. So I'll have probably after today and maybe like tomorrow when I'm not streaming, just not be watching TV or being at screen stuff. And staying hydrated is usually the best way around it. And then come Saturday, whenever I have my usual day off, and when I'm treating Tyler to a nice day, I'll have time to stay away from the computer too. Eh. I wouldn't really say so with the headaches. With these kinds of headaches. Mostly because, like, I'm gonna get bored eventually. I can see where it can help with some other stuff. As long as I don't move it. Which the cast helps with, of course. True. Now this is where I'm worried. That particular sound, beep beep, I feel like it's gonna come through on the mic. I don't think it will. Understandable on that front, to be honest. Yeah. It doesn't seem to be coming through, which is good. 'Cause that's the only thing that I worried about. It does get a little annoying, so there might be a time whenever I turn it off. Honestly. Oh. I'm gonna turn it off for shrines right now. Oops. Ugh. Okay. Yeah. It's like a nice little reset. Good trick. Ma. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. We found a stable. Now, is this a traveler? Like an actual NPC? Or is this like a... Oh, what's the matter with you? You look right tuckered out. You know, Dooley Peak's stable is real close. You're feeling a mite peckish. I might be. I've got just the thing to get your strength back. A big ol' hunk of meat. I only carry the finest meats. I can guarantee these top choice provisions or your rupees back. I don't have any money though.
Ah.
Thanks for the offer. I can get a horse, finally. Oh no. Come here. Come here. All good. There's the 5 rings of Miyamoto, this little art of not giving a fuck. I mean, that one's probably a pretty good one. And some Jordan Patterson books. I've heard of the first one whenever I had a philosophy class. It was interesting to learn about. Oh, I thought there was a chest up here. Unfortunate. Oh, I don't care about the box. I don't know how to get over there. Thank you. I've been handed a snack. I'm trying to think of how I normally eat over here. Ah, I'll get here. Yes. Ooh. That makes sense too. Because to be honest, just knowing like when to not put your attention so much into something seems like it's pretty good. The water guy. Probably this. Ugh. So scary. Oh, it's this. I'm like, I don't quite remember this puzzle. And then I do. I see. Fire demons constantly 24/7 daily basis. Every day basically. Oh my god. I would be so exhausted. I already do that shit every day already. Uh. Yeah. Hi, Beetle. Beetle, do you mind? Whoa.
Hey!
I believe I made your acquaintance. The name's Beetle. You can call me. Actually, just stick with Beetle. Even though you forget my face, you can remember me by my beetle-shaped backpack. Despite these dangerous times, you'll find me traveling all over Hyrule to fulfill your shopping needs. I stock many special bugs and a must-have items for travelers, and I always charge a fair price. Or my name's not Beetle. I'll buy all sorts of things if you're in need of rupees. Gemstones in particular fetch a high price. How can I help you? Look what I've got. Do you buy clothes? I don't think I want to sell those because those sell for a much higher price with someone else. Just to see. I'll probably come hunt him down whenever I need to actually, do my chicken. I'm hoping that I can find someone that actually comments on his nakedness again. There's a few NPCs just randomly. I will. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you. I was a bit lost in thought there. I've been doing rigorous research day and night to figure out the mystery of the blood moon. Are you just pretending to know what I'm talking about? Yes. Well, I know what you're talking about, but it's fine as long as you listen to me while I tell you about it. For 100 years now, every so often when the clock strikes midnight, the sky turns red and full moon rises. At that moment, monsters have been previously defeated come back to life. It's the blood moon. What do monsters return, or why do monsters return to life? Why does it happen only at night when it turns red? No one really knows the answers. If you learn anything about the blood moon as you travel, be sure to come back and tell me. I don't need your direction. Okay. I just need a horse. There's a bunch of wild horses. 7 Harry Potter books and never opened them. Oh no. I read the first one and that was like it. I have to get the spotted ones because I'm not very powerful anymore. Stop throwing rocks. Can I get that one? I don't want that. I've gotten Zeldas before. That one's a pain in the ass. That one I like freaking I spoofed that one because I ate stamina things for it. I can catch this one. Okay. It didn't quite want to stop. They always put slimes and rock spitters on purpose, for real. Welcome, Peppy, today, stranger. Welcome to my stable. We deal with all things horse-related, and we double as an inn. I haven't seen your face before. Do you know about the stable system? Yes, I do.
Hey.
Welcome to our stable. If you've come with a wild horse, you can register it with us. If you want to stay for rest, please head to the other side of the counter. Register a horse. Are they too pretty to open or out of sight, out of flight? All right, what do we name this one? Ooh. At least I have it. The last one I had, I named it. I named it Ty, actually. I'm thinking based off of a flower. I'm thinking like maybe hydrangea. Out of sight, and I kept going back on the back to back on those self-help. Oh my god. Hibiscus.
Ah.
Yes. I'm just gonna take the horse. He just kind of like slides up. Because they added the saddle. Alright, let's get going. What's up, dude? There's a stable around here somewhere where you can change like the color of the horse. Specifically like the mane, the tail, I think. Not the actual body. Unfortunately. Kakariko. Kakariko. Oh my god, please chill out. Please chill out. You were fine. I forget that these horses actually follow the path and the ones in Red Dead Redemption don't. Calm down, calm down. There's flowers. Really odd though. I remember making all my horses look emo. Oh my god. I gave mine like a purple mane once, I think. Calm down. Shalaka? You can see me? Yeah, I can see you. I should have told him I can't see you. Shalaka. It's been 100 years since anyone's been able to see me. I'm Hestu, and I need your help. Need you to find seeds for me. Those monsters over there stole my beloved maracas. I think they're still there on the other side of the rocks. Sure. I can't use my powers without them, Shoko. So please get my maracas back from them. Okay. After my friend's name. Oh my god. Oh. I might have did bad. Yep, I did a bad. Alright, let's do that a little better. Let's go over top and toss some bombs. Because that would be probably significantly. Calm down first. You're fine. It's so easy to forget that you have 0 defense. Unfortunately. They'll get real curious about the bomb, too. Third one. Did I kill the third one? Third one. This is my favorite pastime sometimes. Go on, go follow it. I kind of wish he was facing them a different direction, but... There went one. He's dancing all by himself. Oh shit. He saw me. Unfortunate, bro. Maracas! Shake, shake, shake. Deenie, deenie. Okay. GX, I'm sorry, I'm having such a beautiful daydream. I was completely zoned out, thinking about rubies and sapphires. I'm sure those two gems can be sold at really high prices. They're some of the best gems to sell for serious money. Sorry, I just get so carried away when it comes to gems. I'm sure you like them. Gala
Oh,
Gala! I just talked right over that uwu. Thanks for the uwu. Those are my maracas. Please give them to me. Sure. Galaga! But wait, there's something wrong with my maracas. The Korok seeds inside are gone. How am I supposed to dance now, Shoko? I changed a lot of the prices to make some of them more enticing, since I have so many. I also got rid of another one. Or another couple of them, because they're not used super often. If I had just one Korok seed, I could sing, dance, and use my powers to help you. Bean boozled it is. No keys. But I'll spin this shitty spinner. Ow. Juicy pear or booger? Ew. It's the green one with the green dots. This might be really gross. I think that's juicy pear. Wow. I managed to get lucky twice in a row. Yeah, there's some interesting ones on here. There's a really gross one called liver and onion. You see, I have the power of inventory expansion. So let me know if you find any Korok seed. Here. I never thought I'd be the target of one of their pranks, Shoko. But wait, do you have a Korok seed? You do. You got a Korok seed from one of the forest children, like a long ass time ago. If you give me just one seed, I'll make your inventory bigger. Sure. Can you expand my weapons? Oh, you know what? I remember someone that actually... There's someone really funny that actually responds to him being naked. Well, in just his undies. Da na 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 na. Your weapon stash has been expanded. Pelika. I'll be here for a little while, so if you find more Korok seeds, bring them to me. Yeet. Ah, a puzzle. I'll just do these like as I go and like see them, but I'm not gonna focus on them because from what I hear, it's not worth the end goal. Why are you trying to nip me? That horse definitely tried to nip me. Calm down. I'll leave you here. Unfortunately, well, actually, you can feed them. Traveler, I'm sorry, I seem to have twisted my ankle. Let's see here.
Ah.
They're still left in the back. Ew. I'm sorry you had to see me like that.
Oh.
Hey, traveler. Is that a Chica salute? Well, you see. I woke up and then I found this thing and I've just been pressing buttons. And it seems to be working. That Sheikah Slate is a symbol. Maybe it means you're the hero of legend. There are few who know of such legends anymore. But we Sheikah have been waiting for you for a long time. Like, it's funny that like there's not a ton of people that really freak out here about it. Please, before all else, I insist that you meet with our leader, Lady Impa. Where is she? Oh. I guess I should have been like, I know her. You can feed them in a way. Could maybe do that. Like, they'll eat it. And they gain hearts from it, too. And you only wanted 2? Okay. Oh. The horse will respawn. The horse will respawn. I hope I didn't just lose my horse. Oh, actually, I remember my favorite person that responds to him being in no clothes. Also, that chicken is enjoying the fire. Let's roast it. You there, who are you? How dare you trespass upon Impa's abode? I'm literally at her front gate, bro. I'm not even, like, on her land. Like, what the fuck? Does she own the land in front of her house? I'm not trespassing in her house. Is that Ashika Slate? That would mean you are... No, that's not possible. Can it be? Huh?
Oh.
Please forgive us for behaving so rudely. Yeah. You're kind of doing too much. Of course we heard legends from Lady Impa herself. Please, friend, go ahead and step inside. Are you ready for my favorite person's response? A man! Huh? Is that? It's Ashika Slate. Could you be the hero my grandmother told me about? What was his name? Oh, it's not that I forgot. It's just, I'm just bad at speaking. Who's bad at English? As for me, my name is Pi. Oh, my name is Paya. So anxious. I love her to death. Phew, I got it out. I know I should be able to say that easily, seeing as how it's my own name and all. I'm so sorry. Anyway, my grandmother's been waiting for your return ever since I was little. Please hurry inside. Master Link, that immodest outfit is quite unbecoming of a hero like you. Please cover yourself up this instant. She will not say anything else to you unless you put clothes on. And she will cover her. Ooh, she's speaking. She was speaking. She was speaking. She's so funny. I actually really enjoy Paya.
So,
So you're finally awake.
It's been quite a long time, Link. I am much older now. You remember me, don't you?
I forgot that that part is voice acted because I could barely hear it.
Oh,
What is the matter? You're looking as though I am a stranger to you. Those eyes, they lack the light of familiarity. Is it I, courageous one, or it is I, courageous one, Impa? Surely you must remember the name Impa. Yeah, there's like a million Impas, don't worry about it. We gotta keep track of you. I see. So you've lost your memory. Well, it matters not. In fact, that may be a blessing in disguise for the time being. Dearest Link, please come closer. What's up, old lady? 100 years ago. Yes, 100 years ago, the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed. Yes, the dude told us all about it. After you fell, Princess Zelda's final wish was to place you in a sacred slumber. And then, all alone, she went to face Ganon. Before Princess Zelda went to nobly meet her fate, she entrusted me with some words she wished to say to you. I have been waiting 100 years to deliver this message. How do you remember it? However, these words, which the princess risked her life to leave you, well, if you were to hear them, you must be prepared to risk your life as well. But I'm afraid that burden may be too much to bear while you are still without your memories. I leave the choice to you. When you feel you are ready to receive the princess's message, return to me.
yeah.
The words that princess risked her life to impart to you, I cannot pass them on or pass them on to someone who lacks conviction. Are you prepared to risk your life? Yeah. Not a memory to your name, and yet you are as intent as ever to charge forward into courage, or with only courage and justice on your side. You have not changed one bit. Once a hero, always a hero.
Oh.
Very well. Since you have lost your memory, I will recount to you all that has happened.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity
Let's see, do we get told the same story
a
again?
primal evil that
Probably
has
not.
endured over the ages.
Maybe a little, though.
This evil has been turned back time and time again by a warrior wielding the soul of a hero and a princess who carries the blood of the goddess. With the
Oh
passage
yeah.
of time,
They're tapping into the power that
Ganon faded
the
into
original
consciousness.
Zelda tapped into.
So listen closely
Which
as I
was
tell you of this legend that
Skyward Sword
occurred
Zelda?
10,000
Because
years
before that,
ago.
it was Hylia.
Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization. Even the most powerful monsters posed little threat to the denizens of the realm. The people thought it wise to utilize their technological prowess to ensure the safety of the land should Calamity Ganon ever return. They constructed 4 mechanical wonders that came to be known as the Divine Beasts. They also built a legion of autonomous weapons called Guardians. The Divine Beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land. And thus,
That motherfucker right there.
to neutralize Ganon was forged. Upon Ganon's inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside these 4 champions.
Ganon has the same resilience as Bowser. Bowser just keeps coming back for more, and so does Ganon
The
too.
Guardians were tasked
Even
with
if he's
protecting
not
them
necessarily like
as
the
divine
initial main
beasts
villain, like he
unleashed
usually has some
furious
part in
attack
it.
upon their terrible foe. And when the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness delivered his final blow, the princess used her sacred power to seal away Calamity Ganon. Yeah.
100 years. In preparation for the foretold revival of Ganon, we strove to follow the lead of our ancestors of 1,000 years prior.
Oh.
But in the end, despite our best efforts and careful planning, we underestimated his power. It usually ends up being the case. In order to avoid ever making that grave mistake again, the princess left you these words.
Oh.
Free the 4 divine beasts. Understood. It seems to me that your Sheikah slate is not yet complete. The device Zelda left you is your guide and also your memory. Let's see. Someone at the research lab in Hateno village might be able to help you. Sure. We gotta go see Purah. You are Princess Zelda's only hope, and Hyrule's as well. We cannot turn back now. Follow your heart and seize your destiny. Okay. Go read a diary. Seems that she only started writing in it. Grandmother says she conspired with Princess Zelda and Auntie Purah 100 years ago. They decided to put a lone swordsman into a deep sleep so as to prepare for a time that was foretold in legends. The name of that swordsman is Link. Since then, Grandmother has been waiting for him to reappear after all this time. I too pray that he awakens soon for the sake of Hyrule, and for Grandmother's sake as well. Oh, does she add more to it? Probably. Oh, journal of various worries. Well, my wife left me today. The last thing she said to me was, "What's more important, the cuckoos or me?" I chose the cuckoos. The bowmaster. The painter unfamiliar to any of us has arrived in the village. He claims that he's searching for the great fairy fountain that's near where the village's spirit protector resides. We must make sure the outsider doesn't learn the location of the fountain or the 2 shrines near it. Anonymous father of 2. Is that the bowman? New guy in town looks like he really knows how to tune a bow. I hope he comes by and knocks an arrow for me. It's been way too long. Day in and day out, I'm outside barking people into the shop. Oh, I don't mind really. It's good money, and busying myself helps numb the pain. But the only thing that really helps me feel better is walking among the fireflies. Unfortunately, we've been asked not to walk around at night because it's dangerous. I don't know how I can cope without the firefly. Oh. There's a precious heirloom that has been passed down through my family or generations. Recently, I've begun hearing voices telling me that the heirloom has an important destiny. It's going to happen soon. It makes me nervous, but I can feel it in my bones. From Paya. I'm pretty sure her name is Papaya. She's so silly. And so diligent on her job. Let's see. I've got like 40 minutes or 20 minutes. It's just a side quest. I could pause here. I could pause here while I figure out if I want to do any more of the side quests. He's like... I just want to sit. Actually, I think I can sit up here. Pretty sure if you sit, then... I think it's just certain... Oh well. I think I will call it for now, at least. Save. And we will call it for the day until tomorrow, where we play more Breath of the Wild for charity. Because why not? Okay. And thankfully, Breath of the Wild should have less of a chance to crash on me. It should. Okay. So far it's been fun though. We already got our first goal of a crowd control stream. Sorry, that was really loud. I apologize. That was me closing my thingy thing. Bottle. That's what the name of it is. Let's see. We do have someone playing Red Dead Redemption? Involuntary Millennial? Oh. He's at the part where they just saw Charles. They're a person that I have never gotten a chance to raid before. So let's give them a raid. I appreciate you guys for hanging out and just vibing. We got a whole month of this. However long it takes us to finish it. I'm excited. And yeah. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your days, be it mornings, evenings, afternoons, whatever time it is for you. Thank you, Saru. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.